Hey, my lovelies, my people. It's your girl Tally. I just want to talk to you real quick about something today. I'll tell you how this came about in a little bit, but I just want to ask you guys, and I want you to think about this as I'm speaking to you guys today. Are you struggling with limited beliefs? What does that mean? Limited beliefs. Limited beliefs are thoughts you have in your mind, thought patterns, the way you think about life, the way you think about yourself, the way you think about others. Is it limited? In which case, I'm saying, are you thinking in a way that makes you believe that certain things in life are not possible, or you're not capable of achieving it? And do you think like that about yourself and or other people? You really have to get down to the bottom of this. We have to get down to the bottom of this, and we have to take inventory, which means check out, just take note of everything, every thought that comes into that we have in our mind that's dwelling within us. And we have to find out, where are these kind of thoughts coming from? Because a lot of times these things come from a place of somebody told us that we couldn't do it. From a child, we were bullied, we were rejected if you were like me, or you were by kids, by your own parents, by family members, by whoever. You were bullied, you were rejected. And in all of that, for some reason, to this day, that you learn that you're not enough, that you can't, there's things that you won't be able to achieve based on who you are, or it's whatever you want, it's not available to you outside in this world. Like, it's not available in this world, or someone like you can't achieve it because it's exclusive to somebody else or something else, or someone or somebody else who doesn't look like you, or who someone other than you, whether it's because they're a male, or because they're female, or because of whatever skin, race, weight, age, whatever it is. These are the things that limit us. These are the things that make us think that we are not able to achieve something, because we think that we're not smart enough. We think that a certain group of people are the only group of people who this thing happens for. We probably watched the movie, because growing up, I'll tell you what, growing up, you didn't see a lot of, and I grew up in like the 90s, basically the early 2000s, because by the time I was 5, it was 2000. So I grew up in the very early 2000s. When I looked on TV, I didn't see much women or much girls who looked like me. Okay, I didn't see much black girls who looked like me portrayed in a good light like that. Maybe some, but not a lot, like I'm saying. And then I didn't see a lot of girls who had a weight on them, because I've had a weight issue all my life. So I didn't see a lot of girls who had a weight issue, portrayed in a good light. So that right there is something that I have to analyze and be like, because I have a weight issue, because I'm someone who has to watch my weight. If I want to be in shape, if I want to stay fit, I still got more weight to lose, but if I want to maintain it, if I want to stay fit, I'm somebody who has to pay close attention to that. And then I'm a black woman, so we know the stereotypes, we know the lights that we portrayed in. So these are the type of things that I have to literally analyze within myself and make sure that I'm not allowing those things, no matter who tells me what, no matter what the world tells me, no matter if I wasn't portrayed, people who look like me weren't portrayed in a good light from the time I was growing up. I have to make sure that I'm not allowing those kind of thoughts or those kind of thought patterns to make me think that I'm not good enough or I'm not worthy enough in every single area of my life. Because this is so easy. We are programmed by the media to believe certain things about ourselves, about where we come from, what we look like, how we show up in this world, every little thing. It could be something that as little as the length of your hair. Come on, people, that you use that in your mind, because it doesn't look like, because whatever attribute you use to probably limit yourself, because it doesn't match up to what this world says is the look or how it's supposed to look, you use that, and you probably don't even say it out loud, but in your heart, in your mind, you're telling yourself that someone who has this, who looks like this, who has a shape like this, does not get benefits, does not benefit in this area, cannot do this, cannot do this and this and that, does not prosper in this area. And I'm here to tell you today that we need to cancel out those thoughts. We need to uproot those thoughts, eradicate those kind of thoughts from our mind. And I'm saying this because I've been on a journey of doing this. My journey lately, you know what I'm saying? My journey that I'm on for probably over a year now. It's definitely over a year. Is it over a year? Yeah, it's over a year now. My journey, and it has been me taking note of things that I have allowed to hold me back from my fullest potential, from my best self. Because I could have easily said that someone who has this, who looks like me, who comes from where I come from, who doesn't have this and didn't have that, cannot be what I want, cannot achieve the goals that I've set out for myself. And I'm telling you, we got to make sure that does not happen, because number one, it's a lie. Number one, it's a lie. With everything that you have in you, with everything, every single attribute, where you come from, your background, your creed, your race, your religion, your color, with everything in you, if there is something that is near and dear to your heart for you to achieve in this world, for you to make happen for you and yours in this world, the first thing you gotta believe is that it can happen, that it is available to you. And if something tries to tell you that it's not, it is a lie. That's the number one thing. Honestly, I don't know. Is that a number one thing? There's a bigger number one to this, but I'm gonna save that. I'm not even gonna put it in the list of orders, because the real main important thing, that's just the headliner, baby. The headline, actually forget it. Let's give you the headliner. For those of y'all who believe in God, for me, more specifically, Jesus Christ, we understand that all things are possible, and we can do, quote the Bible, we can do all things through Christ, who we can, what's the verse? Is that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's the headliner, baby. So this, if you already have this knowledge and you believe it, that means you already know that there is nothing in this world that if you put your mind to and you stay consistent and you do the work, that you cannot achieve. There's nothing in this world that you cannot achieve if it's what you want, and also if it's what God wants for you. Because there's a lot of options, a lot of opportunities in this world, but things fall through sometimes because God don't want it for you. Let's put that right there. Things fall through sometimes because God don't want it for you. All right, so we have to understand it's within God's will as well. But we serve a God who loves us, and God even might take us somewhere and have us experience something just to get a lesson out of it. It may not even be for you. It may not even be something that God wants for you, but you got the lesson out of it for growth. So God is like a gracious God in that way. So there's nothing that you work on, you put your mind to, you stay consistent with, that you are not able to achieve. Because if you understand the God you serve, if you don't serve this God, whatever you serve, if you don't serve a God at all that mental universe, put in karma, whatever you put in, I don't know about that. I'm sorry. I just love Jesus, and I just know that he is the truth. So I have to say that for me. I got to keep that for me. All right. So let's stay on the same page. And understand that anything we put our mind to, we can do it because we serve a God that is nothing's impossible to him. That's number one. Number two, that's not even number one, that's the headliner. So the number one thing after that is what people tell you about how you look, whatever it is, your attribute, wherever your background. They try to limit you, say people who have a background like you, they can't achieve this, they can't do this. You need to understand that it is a lie. It doesn't matter that your mother, your grandmother, your father, your grandpa, it don't even matter where they come from. It don't even matter if they went through it. You have to believe for you that anything is possible for you. And if someone tells you otherwise, it is a lie and it is a limiting belief. So that's the first thing. If you could understand that, that just pops the cap off of every limited belief. That you have to just begin to understand that those things is a lie. Those things are a lie to try to limit you from turning into your full potential. Period. That's really it. Trust God and understand that you can do anything. And if anything tries to tell you different, that's a lie. Now, what are the areas that we have the limiting beliefs in? All right. Sometimes we feel like we're not smart enough to have our own, right? I have a video that I probably put out before this. I'll probably put out before this about understanding that we can be our own boss. We can have our own businesses. If you have it in your heart that you don't want to be a worker or employee for the rest of your life. A lot of us, when you start talking about how to create your own business, if you like me, again, like, you struggled for a while to understand what it is that you can create in terms of your own business, so you can exit the rat race, the employee lifestyle, and you could finally be your own boss. Like, yes, it is tough to think of certain things like what is it can you do if that's you, if you want to be an entrepreneur, if you want to be a business owner. Sometimes we feel like we're not capable of doing it. It's too hard. But I listen to entrepreneurs speak every day. That's another thing that we could do to uproot, to eradicate those limiting beliefs. In any area that you're trying to uproot a belief, you need to listen to people who have uprooted those beliefs already, who are already working in that area and doing it on their own. Me, I'm just here to share the information and try to push you into whatever avenue you need to go to give you the confidence, to give you the okay, because some of us, we do need the okay. We do need the reassurance to know that you can do this. So that's me. That's my avenue. Like, I don't know what it is you want to do. You know what you want to do, or you know something that you want to do. You probably don't have the clarity that you need, but I'm here to tell you that you can do it. So that's my avenue, to push you into your avenue. Okay. So listen to people who are already working in whatever avenue that you want to be, whatever path that you want to be on. You have to listen to those people. And when you hear them speak, especially for the entrepreneurs, a common kind of theme that I hear them say is they say, I'm not successful like this because I'm the smartest person. I just did it. I just got up. I just did it. I was willing to try. I was willing to do it. I'm not, like this man literally said, I'm not the smartest. And I just love that so much, because a lot of us think that we have to be the smartest to achieve what we got to achieve. And I tell you the truth, a lot of the times it is the smartest people who end up not fulfilling their calling, not chasing after their dreams, staying at those dead-end jobs, staying at those jobs and just working for somebody else and helping somebody else manifest their own dreams. It really be the smartest people. And listen, when you become a business owner, an entrepreneur, you're going to want those kind of people to work for you, because those kind of people, they're smart, they know what they're doing, they hold it down. We're gonna want those kind of people. But like I said, a lot of the time, the college educated degree people, those people are really the workers, because they never break out of that mindset of that system of working and just, assignments and due dates and having that authority over them. A lot of the times we can't break out of that mindset. I'm a college graduate. I just graduated college in May, and I already knew that, like, I'm going to do this because I don't know exactly what I want to do in life, but I already knew that I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to be my own boss. That is my life's mission. And I know that I'm